6. The unconscious mind plays a significant role in decision-making, often influencing our choices without our awareness. The unconscious mind, operating beneath our conscious awareness, exerts a substantial influence on our decision-making process. It plays a vital role in shaping our choices, often without us realizing it. While we may believe that our decisions are solely driven by rationality and conscious deliberation, research suggests that unconscious mental processes heavily impact our judgments and actions. The unconscious mind draws on accumulated experiences, emotions, beliefs, and biases that have been stored over time. It processes vast amounts of information rapidly, allowing us to make quick decisions and judgments based on past associations and patterns. These unconscious influences can manifest in various ways, such as intuitive feelings, gut instincts, and implicit biases. This phenomenon is demonstrated by studies on priming, where subtle cues or stimuli can unconsciously shape subsequent behaviors or decisions. Furthermore, research on heuristics and biases reveals how the unconscious mind relies on mental shortcuts, which can lead to systematic errors and deviations from rational decision-making. Understanding the role of the unconscious mind in decision-making is crucial as it highlights the limitations of relying solely on conscious thinking. By developing self-awareness, critical thinking skills, and engaging in reflection, we can strive to bring these unconscious influences to light, enabling more informed and balanced decision-making. 7. We are more likely to remember negative events or experiences over positive ones due to the negativity bias. The negativity bias refers to the psychological tendency for us to pay more attention to, remember, and be influenced by negative events or experiences compared to positive ones. It is a cognitive bias that influences our perception and memory formation. Our brains are wired to be more attuned to potential threats or negative stimuli as a survival mechanism. This bias means that negative experiences, emotions, or information have a more significant impact on us and tend to linger in our memory for longer periods. This can be observed in various aspects of life, from remembering criticism more vividly than praise to dwelling on negative news stories rather than positive ones. The negativity bias can have both adaptive and maladaptive effects. On one hand, it helps us learn from negative experiences, avoid potential dangers, and make necessary adjustments. On the other hand, it can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and a distorted perception of reality. Recognizing the influence of the negativity bias can help us develop a more balanced perspective. By consciously seeking out positive experiences, practicing gratitude, and intentionally focusing on the positive aspects of our lives, we can counteract the bias and cultivate a more positive mindset. It's important to acknowledge both positive and negative aspects of our experiences to gain a more comprehensive and accurate understanding of the world around us. 8. Our brains are wired to be more attentive to potential threats or negative stimuli, which helped our ancestors survive. Our brains have evolved to be highly attuned to potential threats or negative stimuli in our environment. This heightened vigilance toward negativity is rooted in our evolutionary history and has played a crucial role in our ancestors' survival. Throughout human evolution, our ancestors faced numerous threats and dangers in their environment, ranging from predators to rival tribes. Those individuals who were more attentive to potential threats and could quickly respond to them were more likely to survive and pass on their genes. This evolutionary adaptation has resulted in our modern brains being wired to prioritize negative information. Our attention is naturally drawn to potential dangers, and we are more sensitive to negative emotions like fear and anxiety. This bias toward negativity serves as a protective mechanism, helping us anticipate and respond effectively to potential threats. While this cognitive bias was highly advantageous in ancestral environments, in modern society, it can sometimes lead to a focus on negative news, heightened anxiety, and a tendency to overestimate risks. However, understanding the evolutionary roots of this bias can help us navigate its effects more effectively. By consciously recognizing our innate inclination toward negative stimuli, we can strive to maintain a balanced perspective. It is important to cultivate awareness, practice mindfulness, and actively seek out positive experiences and information to counterbalance the natural negativity bias. 9. The spotlight effect refers to our tendency to believe that others are paying more attention to us than they actually are. The spotlight effect refers to our natural inclination to overestimate the degree to which others are paying attention to us. It is the tendency to believe that we are being noticed and observed by others more than we actually are. We often feel as though there is a figurative spotlight shining on us, highlighting our actions, appearance, and performance. This cognitive bias arises from our inherent self-consciousness and the belief that we are constantly under scrutiny. It can manifest in various social situations, from public speaking and presentations to social gatherings or everyday interactions. We may become overly concerned about our appearance, behavior, or mistakes, assuming that others are closely observing and judging us. In reality, people are often more preoccupied with their own thoughts, concerns, and self-presentation, rather than closely monitoring others. The spotlight effect can lead to unnecessary self-consciousness, anxiety, and a distorted perception of how much attention we truly attract. Understanding the spotlight effect can help alleviate self-consciousness and reduce social anxiety. Recognizing that others are likely less focused on us than we believe can provide a sense of relief and freedom to be ourselves without constant worry or fear of judgment. Embracing this perspective allows us to navigate social situations more confidently, knowing that the perceived spotlight may not be as glaring as we initially believed.